What's going on, everyone? Today is Thursday, March 24th, and Bitcoin is at a major resistance point once again. We've been at this spot 3 times over the last 8 or 9 weeks, and we've gotten rejected every time. So what should we expect this time? Should we be buying in now? Should we be selling if we're already in? Let's take a quick look at the charts. Let's go right into it. I'm just going to look at Bitcoin today. So we got our signal on the weekly here off the bottom. We didn't take it because, like I said, we just kept on. This was another area we just kept on getting rejected from, and we've just been getting our ass handed to us, whipped back and forth in it, right? So I said we're just going to stay out of it until we either break the range or break the range to the downside. So either break to the upside, break to the downside. So we're sitting right up against it right now, still in the cloud on the weekly. The Chico span's right at the right in the middle of this candle right here, possibly going to move through here. Let's look at the 3-day. Right, nothing else to do on the weekly because the weekly still has 3 days to close. So while the weekly looks good, before we go on, right, because we broke above this right here, so as long as we close above this, we're in good condition on the weekly. Let's look at the 3-day. Now the 3-day, this is where we've been getting rejected from. Right, rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. Well, we didn't get rejected yet, but we got the golden cross, and the Chico span is finally breaking through price over here. That is a good sign, right? That is actually one of the signals in Ichimoku. There are a lot of people that just look for the signal of the Chico span breaking through price. So if you could see here, on this time we came up here. One, we were coming up to the Kijutsu, and two, the Chico span was coming up against the cloud, and we got rejected. Second time, we got above the Chico span, but above the Kijutsu, but the Chico span was again right at the bottom of the right at the cloud, and still below price over here. So now this is coming above. We're getting the cross here, and we're probably going to come back up to 45,921, right? But that's where we got rejected here. So do I think we can break through it this time? I do, right? This is not the biggest resistance, right? And if we do break through this, I'd be looking for a move back up to 49,000 and then possibly 51,000. I would look for this area to be the next area of resistance. If we break through that, I'd be looking for a move back up to 54,000, right? Maybe 53, 54,000. Right, so how am I playing this? That's the 3-day. We have to wait till tomorrow to see if this closes above, let's see, 44,439. Close above that, that would be a full buy signal for me on the 3-day. Now the 1-day, still looking good here. We are coming up to oversold conditions, but we still have a good ways to go. So everything's looking good on here, and it will remain to the upside as long as we are above 43,783. If we cross below 43,364, I'd be looking for some downside. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4 hours, still not an oversold yet. I think there's a possibility we still come up to this area tonight, uh, and hit the 44.5 area, and initially the first time get rejected from it, right? So I'd be looking on the 4 hour to come up, get rejected from 44.570, around that area, maybe even a little higher, and then come back down and test the 43.196 area, or possibly even the 42.401 area, right? But if this starts moving up a little bit, this is going to come up, so it'll be up, 44, 42.5, 42.6, somewhere around there, so that when we come back down, retest it and bounce off of there, and I think that's when that would be our signal that we're going to blow through this. So ideally, if you're up in the middle of the night and you see it come back down to 42.4, 42.5, I think that would be a good area to buy. That's the area we've kind of came down and tested a few times. We came up, blasted it up into the top of the range, and then we found some support here, right? Came up to the top of the range, didn't hold this time, came back down. I believe we got stopped here initially on the daily. Hold on. No, we actually blew through it, but then on the way down, so this was a good signal to take too. I probably would have taken this and I would have lost on it. But right, a break of the cloud, come up, retest it, which we did break a little bit below it, so we ended up dumping. But I would have looked for it to come here, hold it, and move back up, which we didn't. We came down. Here we got rejected from the 42.5 area again on the way back up. Right? Came back up, tested it, came back up, tested it. Now we broke back above it. Now I'd like to see a test of it and then break out. So if you're up, this is a good spot to take a position in. Otherwise, tomorrow, if we close above this area right here, then that's it. I'd be looking to take a long here, and my targets would be from the 3-day, which I said is 49, right? 49 here, and 51, and possibly even 45.7, right? So this would be my target areas if we break above it tomorrow. Right, so somewhere in this area and then somewhere in this area. But you know what, let's do it that way. Instead of doing it this way, let's take these. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys tonight. Let's just wait and see what happens tomorrow. We break above, close above it, we're in. If not, if you're looking at it tonight and you see come back down to the 42.5, 42.6 area, I'd take a position there. And if we break below 41.387, I'd probably be out on that trade that I took over here. All right, so be well. Just wanted to get this out here because I know everybody's saying, "Oh man, we're gonna take off. We're gonna go through." There's still a chance we come up here tonight and we get resisted and come back down. We are somewhat far from the Tenkinson and the Kijitson, and I always expect it to come back down and base off of it first. So I will. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Good trading and good luck. I will talk to you soon.